Right guys, what you're looking at is my car bag. With winter approaching, I take it with me everywhere. I spend probably 4 nights out on the road, 5 days out on the road. Sort of 400 or 500 miles is not unusual for me. So yeah, that stays with me at all times. And what I'm going to do is take it in the house, unpack it, make sure I've got everything in there, ready for the week ahead. And I'll show you what I got in there. Cheers. Right then, just come in the house because it's far too windy outside to do this. So yeah, there's the bag itself. Weighs about 17 kilos. Right down the right hand side as you're looking at it, got a snow shovel, various chem sticks, different timings, and what I'll do is I'll get everything out on the table there, and you can have a look at what I keep in there for a just in case scenario. Before I go, I'll just let you know, it's most people would probably call it a bug out bag or a grab bag or something like that. It's primarily for me to have in the car should I get stuck somewhere, because when I'm moving from point A to point B across the UK, the last thing I want to do is get stuck in snow or ice or whatever, or if I do, then I want to be able to look after myself. So let's have a look what I got inside it. Right guys, what did they say about the best laid plans? Yeah, there's so much stuff in there, to be honest. It's too much to get out and put on the table, so I'll just talk you through it. So in that front pouch there, unzips, and it's sort of an admin pouch. I use it for whatever I want to use it for, to be honest. Don't forget, I'm sort of planning on being sat with a car or in and around a car, so I've got everything that would normally be in a car, first aid kits and stuff like that, but I tend to double it up anyway. So let's have a look what I've got in there. Nice pair of heavy duty gloves there, sort of quite happily touch stuff that's hot with those, and they won't melt. They've been with me a long time. Obviously the chances are if I'm stuck or broken down, I will be causing a bit of a hazard, so I use this. This is my RAC rechargeable warning light. As you can see, bear with me a second. There you go, just turn the light out so you can see it a little bit better. Has various different flashing modes and stuff like that, and yeah, that works well. So I just turn that off, and that's going to go off now. And the little bag above it is all the recharging stuff: in-car recharger, USB recharger, and a mains recharger. So that's good to go there. If I make my way over here, that's a little lantern. Loads and loads of reviews on YouTube on that. It's not only a battery lantern and a torch, it also will charge up my iPhone, so that's good. And again, important to keep the recharging cable with it. Real backup is me XE blocks and Laplander saw. Couple of heat pads. I know it doesn't get as cold here as it does in some countries, but when you're sat in a car, it gets cold enough. Compass there, couple of wind up torches, rechargeable torches, but they work on wind up, they work well. Fire lighting kit, whistle, and a magnesium rod in there, ferro rod. Very small first aid kit with some painkillers in, and plasters, small bandages, stuff like that. That's sort of my go-to stuff for everyday use. Some batteries in a case, and finally me snow shovel with extending handle, so that works well. I've not used that as yet, but it's going to be an invaluable piece of my kit. Right, I'll put this away and go on to the next page. Right guys, so moving on. In this nice deep pouch here, goes all the way down, so sort of right there. Really nice deep pouch. All I keep in there is a survival bag and my bivvy bag. 100% water bivvy bag. Been out hundreds of times, been with me. I've had it 15, 20 odd years when bivvy bags first came out. So that's all I keep in there. Folds nice and flat, doesn't get in the way, and it's you know, handy to get to. Well, everything is in the bag's handy to get to. So moving on. Right then, so there's the next pouch back, or the next pocket back. Quite a nice deep pocket, couple of net pockets in it, and all I keep in there is me solar charger. Now in direct sunlight, in good sunlight, that will charge up my iPhone, so I've got a backup to the batteries. Nice load of toilet roll there, all in a plastic bag to keep it dry. Some good hanks of cordage, about 550 paracord, and some really sort of 2mm stuff, I think it is. Good quality flashlight with batteries in, and you've seen the batteries that are backup batteries for that. And then I also keep a tin of lighter fluid in there, not only for lighters but also for lighting fires. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't got my Zippo lighter in there now. Anyway, moving on. And just so that you can see, there's all that kit that I just had all packed away back in there. And one thing I didn't say is I try to keep all the leads, charging leads, with the kit. So the solar charger there, all the leads are already in it, so it's ready to go. Right, on with the next page. Alright guys, before I start pulling all this out, I thought I'd show you all in situ, and then you don't have to watch me unpack it and then pack it back away. But it's the main body of the backpack is all in there, the day sack, and I'll just pull it all out on the table and talk you through it one item at a time. Cheers. Right then, let's talk you through the kit that's in the main body of the bag individually then. So here we've got a nested cooking set. That's some pots and pans and stuff like that, so I'm able to make a brew, make me food hot. It's all boil in the bag type stuff, so it's all based around there, but it works well. That's tried and tested. Moving down, thermal mug, keep water hot, keep water, to be honest. Moving on to the right there, we've got a Vango Storm Shelter 400. It's a very, very thin piece of like tent material, and it makes a big bag and you sit in it, and it's got a little tube off the side so that you can breathe okay, but it's basically for really bad conditions and stuff like that. So I keep that in there as well. Nalgene bottle or something similar for storage of water, carriage of water, etc, etc. And I'll talk about water again in a second or two. Sawyer mini filter, brand new one, ready to go. Got another one somewhere in all my kit, but that one's brand new in this, and it sits there ready to go should I need to use it. So in here we've got a bar of soap, a bit of shampoo, stuff like that, just so I can keep myself clean and keep my hands clean if I am cooking and need to cook. And that works in conjunction with the hand sanitizer there, so that works rather well, so that's good news. We've got a very cheap and cheerful hammock there. I could rig it up between trees or off the car or something like that, and use that to keep myself off the floor. A couple of eating irons, a spork and a spoon. Nothing really to be said about that. Now food wise, what I've gone for is nice and easy. A British Army 24-hour rat pack. Anybody that's interested in menu 6. But yeah, so that's me good for 24 hours. Use these for years and years and years. I know I can eat that out for at least 2 days, but at least it's making myself comfortable. Bear in mind again that I'm going to be hopefully sat in a car, stuck somewhere in a car. So I've got no intentions of leaving the car unless it's necessary, but that's, if it is necessary, that's why I've got the bag. While we're up there, we'll have a look at that. That's a sleeping bag, just to keep myself warm in conjunction with the bivvy bag. It's British Army issue, and it is a sort of one that you'd get in the desert. To the right of that, I've got a shelter system, and if I need to put that up, I'd use the cordage, and then I could sit on or sleep on either my storm shelter, put that up underneath it to give me some respite from any wind or rain and stuff like that, and then use the cordage to fasten it up as well. But I've got other methods of holding that up. Something that I know works, so I don't want to be messing around, to be honest, having to light fires unless I am really stuck, is my jet boil. Got a canister of gas in there. That works first time every time. That's been with me for about 5 years. Use it all the time. Brilliant bit of kit. Not gone mad on knives and stuff like that. Gone with a Mora knife. Sorry about that. went with a Mora knife that sits in the bottom of my bag out the way, so I'm not likely to get any hassle for carrying a knife, and I'll probably explain that away anyway. That, if I'm carrying money or documents and stuff like that, that's the pouch that goes around my neck, so I'd drop my wallet in there and anything else, and then that's secure around my neck. I'm not leaving it in the car, not leaving it in my back pocket and stuff like that, so it ain't going to fall out. Little foldable pad there. In that's just so I can sit down and I don't get wet. I'm not staying wet. I haven't got any waterproofs in here apart from my work waterproofs that do work well, but that just keeps me up and off the floor. That green bag there, the DD hammock bag, has got some parts and socks in, a warm vest type, Helly Hansen type top, and a buff. So that's good. Coming down then, first aid kit. This is a bigger first aid kit. This has got some pain relief in, some stuff to stop bleeding, first field dressing, and stuff like that. So I am first aid trained, and to probably a higher degree than just first aid. So that's I carry that. It's not just for me; it's for anybody else that I might need to help out. That black bag there is a hat, nice thick woolly hat. Unfortunately, I'm getting on in age, so I haven't got much hair, and that's the thing that keeps my head warm. And people laugh at me, but who cares? That box there, hang on, I'll just move that to the centre of the table so we can have a closer look. Right, so there we go. That box there is nothing but fire lighting kit. In there is a couple of lighters, cheap lighters, £1 for 3 or something like that. Never really let you down. You can see there's a candle, ferro rod. There's cotton wool there, covered in Vaseline. There's tampons in there that are covered in Vaseline. I've injected with Vaseline. Hopefully you can see that. There's what you'd call Ranger Bounds, motorcycle inner tube, that is, cut up into strips and stuffed in there. Guys, you've got to bear in mind that if I'm carrying this and I'm using this is stuff that I don't want to let me down. I'm not going to be hitting flint with steel and stuff like that. I've just got about 7 or 8 different methods of starting a fire, and lighting a fire underneath one of those rubber tubes. It don't go out once it gets going, and with the Vaseline and stuff like that, I'll bung it all on and get a roaring fire going if I need to. One last thing, might as well carry on while I'm here, is a big bag of zip ties. If those things are invaluable, massive big bag of zip ties, there's probably 500 in there, and mending your car, holding things together, whatever. I always carry a bag of those in the car. Right, back in a minute. Right guys, I know a lot of people are going to be screaming at the blinking laptops or whatever else you're watching this on and going, well yeah, but what about water, what about water? In my car I always carry one of those that's unopened, and one, to be honest, with probably about 4 or 5 bottles rolling around the floor, so that I've got loads of water. So that's clean, fresh water in the car, ready to go. I've also got the ability to clean water if I need to. I can boil water. I can suck water through that blinking soya and stuff like that. But again, remember, this is for me in my car, just in case I get stuck out in the middle of nowhere. And put yourself in my picture. I'm not in a bug out vehicle. I'm not in a 4x4 and stuff like that. I'm in a little blinking cheap as chips company car that has to get me from A to B, and I have to carry this, or I do carry this stuff because I have been stuck out. And just to give you an idea of where my work area is, it's from Land's End to north of Liverpool to Bognor Regis, roughly, including Birmingham and all the big places in between that, Bristol and Bath and all that sort of stuff, including Liverpool and all that. So I can be anywhere up there. But anyway, hope you found this interesting and informative, and hopefully I'll have a chance to get back to another video soon. Cheers. Right then, there it is, all packed up again. Just for anybody who may be interested, these chem sticks, you'll see on the end there, the orange one is a 5-minute high intensity light, the blue one is 8 hours, the green one is 12 hours. And that's what they're there for. The yellow one's 30 minutes, as you can see. So it just gives you a light. You can break one of those 12 hours, keep a light going all night, just so that you can see. You don't have to put torches on and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I digress. There's my car bag. I wouldn't like to call it a bug out bag, because it's not. It's just for me in my car when I'm out and about. Obviously, if I was out and about with a family, then it would have to go twice as far. But it's just my safety blanket. Cheers then, guys. Hope you liked it. Click the thumbs up if you have, and I'll do some more like this.